Hi, everyone. Welcome back. And for those of you that are new here, I'm Tracy Blehm, and I'm a program building and systems junkie, and I have been in the holistic industry for over 20 years. And in today's video, I want to explain to you what a signature program is and why you will want one for your holistic business, no matter what level you are at. So let's get into it. So if you've never heard of a signature program before, or you have, but you don't really understand what it is, that's okay. You are not alone. And that's why I'm doing this video, is because so many therapists and holistic professionals that I run into have never heard of it and don't know what it is, even though it can be a very valuable asset for your company, especially if you want to grow and expand your income and your impact without adding more one-on-one session time. So basically, what a signature program is it is a uniquely branded core offering program for your business that deals with a very specific person or group, along with a very specific issue they are trying to solve. And a signature program can be a combination of things. It can be a combination of completely online. They can download it or access it through a membership site. No access to you. It can be a combination of online training and information, as well as in-person sessions. And it can be a combination where they have so much training and then they have group sessions. And those can all vary depending on how it is you want to set up your business lifestyle. Now, the program itself is a combination of all of your gifts and knowledge combined in a way that is very easy for them to follow step by step to get a very specific solution. So say, for example, you're a massage therapist and you're working with runners. So you could have a portion of where they get in and they have stretching sequences is something you do online, or it could be some self-massage on their feet or reflexology before a run or after a run. It can be anything that's going to contribute to that person improving their running ability, their speed, their recovery time, all of that kind of stuff. So why would you want to have a holistic signature program offering for your business? Well, there are 5 reasons why. The first reason is to set yourself up as the expert. It's to really showcase your expertise. Now, if you're just starting out and you're thinking, I don't know very much, actually you do, right? You just finished your training, so it's all fresh in your mind. It's very recent, whereas sometimes people have been in the industry for 5, 10, 15 years. They've kind of fallen off the wagon. They've got some bad habits. You know, have they been keeping up on their continuing education credits? Who knows, right? It depends on the legislation in their area. I know back in the day when you didn't need it, a lot of therapists never took additional training because they didn't want to put out the expense until the insurance companies made it a rule in order to keep their licensing and their certifications and all of that, which I think is brilliant, my own opinion. So when you set yourself up as the expert, it's because you become the go-to person for something in particular. So one of my favorite people I worked with, he became a specialist for bodybuilders, so those that were competing, and he had a very unique fascia release technique, which removed all the scar tissue so that literally from the beginning of that 60-minute appointment to the end, their definition was dramatically changed. And that's all he worked with. And he loved it. You had to book him months out. And he even had people who paid him to come to the competitions with him. That's how niche dominant he became. And that's really what expertise is you're going to become a specific niche dominant. Trust me, you won't get bored. I have other videos on that. Number 2 is that it creates consistent income. So when you have a signature program, especially something that's completely downloadable with no access to you, you can take a time off. You can get sick. You can not do sessions in person anymore at all. If your child is sick or there's a loved one that needs some help or a friend, you don't have to worry about going and helping them and then not making any money to pay your mortgage or to be able to save up for your retirement. Instead, it's all still flowing. It just becomes a basic marketing machine and a download. So it's that beautiful passive income that everybody's talking about, but they aren't quite sure how to create. That's number 2. The third thing is it builds a loyal client base. When you do a signature program well in your health and wellness business, People will love you. They will buy anything else that you create and put out there. They're going to refer their friends and family to you, and it really starts to create a movement, so to speak. So if you become the diabetic specialist, or if you're the insomnia specialist, or the stop smoking specialist, or the weight loss specialist for a very specific group of people, then anyone else they know that they believe falls into that category, they are going to almost push people towards you. They're going to be like, you have to see my person. They are amazing. They've done this, this, and this for me. Their program is this, this, and this. And it really starts to build that tribe so that you don't have to do as much marketing because you have so many people that love you and want to see you successful because you help them. The fourth reason that you want a program is because it helps you stand out from the crowd. It helps you stand out from the noise. So, for example, when I had my clinic, within 2 kilometers, there was 25 other clinics offering massage and acupuncture and energy work and hypnotherapy and all the stuff we were. Soon as we slid over into just straight up undiagnosed infertility or stress-induced infertility, there was no one. There was no one around us. We were the go-to place. People searched us out. We could be in a location with less rent because we didn't have to have that walk-by traffic or the drive-by traffic to notice that we were there. Instead, people would Google or they would search for us and they'd be like, I'm struggling with fertility. Where do I go? We would pop up. We would have all the information. We had a killer program. We made a lot of families happen. And people would come and they would pay whatever, and they would wait for however long just to get in to see us because we specialized. And when people are struggling with something, they want the best. They want the specialist. They don't want the ones where it's like those old late night ad commercials where it's like, da 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 da, like I help everyone with everything. They wanted someone who knew fertility and they knew their version of fertility. So that's what a signature program offering will do for you. The fifth thing it does, which really kind of feeds into our heart and soul as to why we became a therapist, is that it increases our impact. When we have a polished, streamlined system for people to follow and get their transformation, we have more success. We become masters of it, and then we're able to offer that out there. If it's online, we can reach a wider audience. When we create pieces where they don't have to come in all the time, it means they can continue the care between sessions, which means they'll actually do the work, or more of them will do the work. You know, not everybody wants that healing, as I'm sure you're aware, but it gives them a greater opportunity for success. And then that makes you feel good, right? I used to love it when clients would come in and go, oh my gosh, this happened, or this happened, or this happened, or it happened. And right? It gives you that sense of purpose. And that's what a signature program helps you create more of. So if you're ready to take your business to the next level and you're not quite sure how to get this signature program thing going or how to work with all those little moving parts, I have a step-by-step signature program mastery training. It's one-to-one coaching. It has an online component to it as well, so you can complete those modules whenever it fits into your schedule, and we make it happen. So if that's something you might be interested in, you can book a call with me and we will chat, see what your vision is, what your obstacles and challenges are, and what you need to do to overcome those, and also to see if working together is a fit. And if it's not, that's okay. We can still be friends, but go ahead and book here. So I also invite you to check out next week's video where we talk about where does a signature program actually fit into your current business? Because this is not a, nope, we're not doing this anymore. It's an addition to, and then possibly a transition over to just a program-based holistic business, which is delicious. So I will see you in that next video. Cheers.